Welcome back, loyal viewers, to another captivating journey into the intricate world of celebrity relationships, where every glance, every outing, and every social media post sparks a wildfire of speculation. Today, we're unraveling the complex romantic tapestry of one of the most talked about figures in pop culture, a story filled with unexpected turns, alleged strategic moves, and whispers that challenge conventional narratives. If you find yourself drawn into the fascinating currents of celebrity life, please consider hitting that subscribe button right now to ensure you don't miss any of our deep dives. We're talking about Kendall Jenner, whose dating history has become a subject of intense public fascination, prompting many to question the true nature of her high-profile romances. The sheer complexity of Kendall Jenner's dating life is perhaps best encapsulated by a moment when her older sister, Kim, was seen wearing a shirt emblazoned with Kendall's starting five, featuring the names of 5 different basketball players she had been romantically linked to. Despite her attempts to carve out a distinct identity, Kendall, in the eyes of many, remains intrinsically connected to her famous family, and her romantic entanglements certainly reflect a certain pattern. She once playfully labeled herself the worst single person ever, a statement that some found amusingly out of touch, given her constant presence in the public eye, attending glamorous events, enjoying luxurious vacations, and seemingly always in motion. She also famously declared, "I don't chase, I attract," a sentiment that, coming from a person of her stature, often elicits a knowing chuckle from those navigating a different reality. Kendall has openly stated her preference for being in a relationship, a fact that seems to hold true given her consistent romantic pursuits. Among her various partners, her connection with Bad Bunny stands out as particularly intriguing due to its notably on-again, off-again nature. Their story began to unfold in February 2023, shortly after Bad Bunny relocated to Los Angeles. Almost immediately, the two were frequently seen together, sparking rumors of a burgeoning romance. Insiders at the time suggested that Kendall was genuinely enjoying his company, finding him refreshingly different from the men she had previously dated. However, the pace of their relationship accelerated with surprising speed. By March 2023, just a month after their initial sightings, Bad Bunny released a track titled Coco Chanel, which appeared to contain a direct jab at one of Kendall's former boyfriends, Devin Booker. The lyrics, "Sun in Puerto Rico is hotter than in Phoenix. She knows it," were widely interpreted as a reference to Devin Booker's basketball team, the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker himself reportedly responded in a now-deleted social media comment, urging Bad Bunny to focus on his own relationship rather than his. This rapid progression, from initial meetings to a public diss track within weeks, struck many as unusually swift, leading to speculation about the authenticity of their connection. Some observers found it almost too perfectly timed, suggesting a carefully orchestrated move, especially given the typical timeline for music production and release. By December of that same year, reports confirmed that Kendall and Bad Bunny had parted ways for the first time. However, this separation proved to be short-lived. By May 2024, they were once again spotted together, indicating a reconciliation. A week later, they were seen attending a high-profile after-party together, solidifying their reunion. This initial breakup lasted approximately 5 months, but their renewed connection also proved temporary. Soon after, sources indicated they had broken up again, though they remained friendly. It was explained that while their relationship had become more serious after their brief hiatus earlier in the year, it ultimately did not endure. Adding to the narrative, a popular entertainment publication confirmed that Bad Bunny was back on dating applications, a detail that sparked amusement among fans, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the celebrity dating scene. When Kendall Jenner was seen attending a basketball game with Bad Bunny, a flurry of assumptions and theories immediately erupted across social media. Videos circulated widely, claiming that Kendall was visibly ignoring Bad Bunny and that her body language spoke volumes. Comments flooded in, with some users asserting she barely acknowledged him or acted as if she were superior, while others expressed confusion over the dynamic. Amidst this flurry, a persistent theory emerged, that their entire relationship was a carefully orchestrated public relations stunt, meticulously arranged by her mother. This idea gained traction, with many pointing to the potential benefits for both parties involved. One person on a popular online forum articulated this sentiment, suggesting that the relationship clearly benefited Bad Bunny's career, particularly in expanding his reach beyond the Latin American community. They noted that many people outside his existing fanbase only learned his real name after his association with Kendall. Another individual added that the connection also served Kendall's interests, believing that her family's popularity had been waning and that aligning with Bad Bunny introduced them to a massive new audience. Others observed that his increased visibility, from high-profile events to major award shows, seemed to indicate a deliberate push for him in the American market, though they acknowledged his immense success predated this association. Further fueling the speculation, an eyewitness recounted seeing Kendall and Bad Bunny at a restaurant in Los Angeles, noting that they arrived separately. Yet, the very next day, tabloids reported extensive public displays of affection between them at the same location, a stark contrast to the eyewitness's account of no such behavior. This discrepancy led many to question the authenticity of the reported interactions. The mystery deepened as people wondered what the two could possibly discuss, given their seemingly disparate worlds, finding it difficult to imagine them engaging in a meaningful conversation. A particularly intriguing theory suggested that Bad Bunny might have inadvertently become entangled in a larger narrative that the famous family was attempting to conceal. The idea that their relationship was nothing more than a public relations maneuver gained significant traction, with many finding it difficult to believe in its genuine nature. Some pointed to his demeanor, suggesting it did not reflect a man deeply in love. Several theories emerged to explain this alleged arrangement. 1. That he received a substantial payment from the family matriarch. 2. That he sought to broaden his appeal to the American public. 3. That the family was attempting to divert attention from a more significant scandal, a tactic they had reportedly employed in the past. Or 4. A combination of all these factors. The notion that his first major involvement upon arriving in Los Angeles was with this family left some fans feeling disappointed. While Bad Bunny has been a recurring figure in Kendall's romantic life, her relationship with Devin Booker has also been a consistent presence, often resurfacing when other connections fade. Kendall and Devin's relationship became public in February 2021 on Valentine's Day, and they celebrated their one-year anniversary in June 2021 with affectionate social media posts. However, after 2 years together, they briefly separated. By July 2022, they appeared to be rekindling their romance, and by September of that year, they were once again publicly linked. This reunion was short-lived, as they broke up again in October 2022. The stated reason for their split was their incredibly busy schedules and a desire to prioritize their careers, an explanation that struck some as curious given the 2 years they had already spent navigating their demanding lives together. Despite the on-again, off-again nature of her relationship with Bad Bunny, reports surfaced earlier this year indicating that Kendall Jenner was once again spending time with Devin Booker. Kendall shared intimate photos of herself and Devin on social media, offering a glimpse into their rekindled connection. Although they officially broke up in the fall of 2022, they began spending time together again in February 2024, with Kendall reportedly exploring the possibility of rekindling their relationship. After a brief return to dating Bad Bunny, by September, she and Devin were seen dining out together. Subsequently, a prominent entertainment publication reported that Kendall and Devin were officially back on. A source close to the situation stated that Kendall found Devin genuinely amusing and that their relationship appeared very stable at that moment. It seems their reconnection truly solidified towards the end of last year, and just a couple of months ago, they were confirmed to be in a good place, dating once more. Kendall and Devin were recently seen together in New York City at a friend's dinner party, where they were reportedly affectionate and openly kissing. Insiders noted that while Kendall and Devin prefer to keep their relationship private, they are very demonstrative when in the company of friends. Their repeated returns to each other have led many to believe that perhaps they are simply meant to be, constantly finding their way back to one another. Devin Booker is not the only basketball player Kendall has been linked to. Her past includes connections with Ben Simmons and Blake Griffin, though these relationships are often considered less significant in the broader narrative of her dating life. Another intriguing chapter in Kendall's romantic history involves A$AP Rocky. While Rihanna is now happily with A$AP, there was a time, specifically in April 2017, when Kendall and Rocky were romantically involved. Kendall was seen at Rocky's music festival performance, and eyewitnesses reported them being openly affectionate at an afterparty. The following month, they were all smiles together at a major fashion event. In an interview, when A$AP Rocky was asked about dating white women, he paused, seemingly considering his response carefully before stating that he doesn't exclusively date white women, in response to a specific mention of Kendall Jenner. This past fling between Kendall and A$AP Rocky has reportedly left a lingering negative impression on Rihanna, who is said to harbor a strong dislike for the famous family, particularly the Jenner side. There have been reports for years that Rihanna actively avoids events if she knows a member of the family will be present. While it's increasingly difficult for her to completely avoid them when she does encounter them, especially Kendall, her displeasure is often evident. Many observers believe that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, thrown shade at Kendall Jenner. At a recent fashion show where Kendall walked, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were in the audience, and people specifically noted Rihanna's facial expression as Kendall passed by, which quickly became the subject of numerous online memes. The reported relationship between Kendall and A$AP Rocky from 2016 to 2017 ended due to their demanding work schedules. While Kendall has reportedly made it clear she isn't jealous of Rihanna's relationship with A$AP Rocky, it appears Rihanna has not forgotten their past connection and remains displeased by it. To underscore her disapproval of Kendall, Rihanna reportedly withdrew from a major fashion show when Kendall was unexpectedly added to the lineup. Her decision, announced shortly after Kendall's inclusion, did not seem coincidental. There's even a widely circulated anecdote from 2016 where Kendall posted on social media about attending a Rihanna concert, expressing her desire for a specific song to be performed, to which Rihanna famously responded, "Well, don't come." Rihanna has consistently been outspoken about her feelings towards this family, never shying away from expressing her true sentiments. Despite reports that Rihanna attempted to prevent the family from attending a major fashion gala this year, they were ultimately present. Her long-standing aversion to them is well documented. She reportedly rebuffed attempts by Kim to befriend her when Kim was married to Kanye West. Rihanna also reportedly disapproved of Kendall's friendship with another controversial figure, solidifying her dislike for Kendall. Beyond her general dislike for the family, Rihanna has a reputation for openly expressing her opinions, with numerous instances where she has allegedly been overheard making pointed remarks about the sisters in public, sometimes even directly to their faces. One particularly notable incident allegedly occurred at a major fashion gala in 2018, just months after Kendall was named a fashion icon. An eyewitness claimed that Rihanna, standing near Kendall at a bar, loudly remarked, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I would hate to be a stick figure." The insider added that Rihanna then stared at Kendall, laughed, and walked away. While Kendall's fans accused Rihanna of body shaming, Rihanna's supporters defended her, asserting that she never acts unkindly without reason, suggesting a deeper, unseen motive for her behavior. As an honorable mention, we cannot overlook Kendall's past connection with Harry Styles. While reports at the time often characterized them as just friends, numerous photographs depicted them acting very much like a couple. Their first reported date was in November 2013 at a discreet Los Angeles restaurant. In January 2014, they went on a skiing trip together, and the resulting pictures caused a frenzy among fans. They weren't seen together again for 2 years until a yacht trip in December 2015, images from which famously captivated the internet. In January 2016, a family member seemingly confirmed their relationship during a late-night show appearance. Throughout 2016, they were on again, off again, with glimpses of their romance appearing sporadically before their relationship reportedly faded out after that year, becoming purely friendly encounters at events. A persistent rumor that has circulated about Kendall Jenner for years is that her relationships with men, including the cyclical nature of her connections with Bad Bunny and Devin Booker, might be a facade. This theory suggests that she may be part of the LGBTQ+ community, specifically identifying as bisexual or lesbian, and that her public relationships are a strategic move to keep her true identity private. Many have claimed to have heard these rumors, with some asserting that she is closeted. There have been whispers of her being romantically linked to various women, including a prominent model, with whom pictures of them kissing surfaced years ago. Observations have also been made about how some of her close female friendships, particularly with certain models, seemingly faded without explanation, leading some to speculate if there was more to those connections than met the eye. The appearance of certain matching shirts, bearing a playful nickname for their alleged relationship, further fueled these theories. Additionally, a blind item, a cryptic piece of celebrity gossip, recently circulated, alleging a threesome involving Kendall, a famous snowboarder, and an actress during a trip to Aspen. This item described an A-list female reality star who spent 2 days in the bed of her girlfriend and the girlfriend's boyfriend, with the individuals allegedly being Kendall Jenner, Nina Dobrev, and Shaun White. In 2020, Kendall directly addressed these rumors in an interview, laughing when asked if there was any truth to fan theories about her being gay or bisexual. She acknowledged having male energy, but clarified that she is not transgender. She stated, "To answer your question, I'm not gay. I have literally nothing to hide. I would never hide something like that." She attributed the speculation to her private nature, explaining that unlike her sisters who openly display their relationships, she goes to great lengths to be discreet with her partners, leading people to assume she isn't dating men. She emphatically stated, "I don't think I have a bisexual or gay bone in my body," though she added she wasn't against it. However, a more recent blind item, posted just a couple of months ago, has reignited these rumors, alleging that Kendall was seen making out with a woman at a Golden Globes after-party. This has brought back the long-standing speculation that despite her very public relationships with famous men, Kendall has always been a lesbian. The blind item also alleged that the reason Kendall has not publicly come out is due to her mother and manager, who reportedly would not permit it. This raises the question of what she might have to lose at this point, especially given the current discourse about the famous family's diminishing impact on society and pop culture. If it were a branding concern, some wonder if it even truly matters anymore. Ultimately, these remain rumors, but they continue to spark intense discussion. Thank you for watching this video, and we deeply appreciate the unwavering support of our loyal fans. We'll see you in a new one soon.